On the last leg of our Party Poker Road to the World Championship, we got a fantastic crowd here, 19 strong from all over the world, including Bergen from Belgium. First time Belgium has sent a representative. Christoph Geisler unseating Hermann Schambachler from the host country, Switzerland, and he's excited to get started. Nagy from Romania, Hansen from Sweden, and of course Jason Wynyard from New Zealand, the favorite to win this thing. He won the thing 3 years ago. We got a fantastic crowd with lots of energy. They're expecting 5,000 to 6,000 people here today.
Look at this, Bill. 10 years ago, myself and a few pros were brought to Europe, to Munich, Germany, to help get the sport started over here. Now it has exploded. These competitors have catapulted themselves to the top of the ranks these days.
New Zealand taking on Australia. We got Wynyard, champion, world champion from 3 years ago, taking on Brad Delosa, who's unseated. Dale Ryan, who's always coming to this party.
Brad Delosa is a new man this year. He's bigger. He's bulked up top. He won the 15-inch standing block in Sydney. That's the toughest chop to win. He stayed at my house a few weeks this spring, helping me out with my springboard, and this guy is just on fire. But look at a big swing on Jason Wynyard. He hits that pocket like it's a standing block, just to destroy it.
And efficient with his swings, 4 hits and he's up on his first board. Brad Delosa's ahead of Wynyard at this point.
Rarely, if Jason puts a 4-hit pocket in, are you going to keep up with him? But Brad Delosa didn't get that memo because he's up top and has 2 or 3 hits ahead of Wynyard.
And look at that, Delosa is ahead of Wynyard at this point, and it's very unusual that that happens, and Delosa is on fire, ready to take him down.
Very fluid swings, no wasted motion by Brad Delosa. Look at him breathing, big breath on each hit because Jason Wynyard is reeling him in.
Koger's time to beat a 52-58 should fall right here. He's only at 40 seconds right now. He's driving things up, and Delosa wins a springboard chop ahead of Jason Wynyard by about a swing and a half. You know, going against Jason Wynyard, you got to be pretty perfect there, and so you had a 4-4 climb. You have to be happy about that.
Yeah, definitely climbed very well there, and that's a personal best time. So yeah, couldn't have asked for any more in that sort of field to get a win. It's unbelievable.
Now, do you know Jason's coming on like gangbusters there, because you beat him on the climb, but he was coming on pretty hard?
Yeah, he's certainly a tough competitor, Jason, and always hard to beat. You know, so to get a win on him like that is very good early in the day. But plenty more events to come, so we'll see how it all goes.
And our Gildan Inside the Sport is all about 2 of the best springboard choppers in the world with 2 different strategies on the backside, chipping versus slicing.
The old school chipping style we see by Brad Delosa here near us. Usually if you don't have as much work done in the front side, you want to put an up hit in and a down hit in. That way the chip comes out. Jason Wynyard, pure power, Etcheberry style, developed by Mark Etcheberry. 3 hits down. We just call that the new school slicing motion. When you're that powerful, that's what you do.
Final heat, Jason Wynyard, your Carhartt overall points leader by 4 over David Bolstad, going up against Bradley Delosa. Delosa currently in that tie for actually 3rd place at 10 points total overall.
And Tommy, this year Delosa by far improved his ability, his strength. He's done something right. He's feeling very confident because he's chopping so well. This guy could come out with a great cut here. Let's see if he can do it.
Ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Both into the wood quick. Wynyard's got a 6-hit front. That wood moved easily for him. Delosa's around 2, but he didn't get as much penetration. Wynyard's going for it. Oh, Delosa beat him.
Unofficially 13-10, so it looks like neither one is going to beat Bolstad. He'll be your champion in the standing block.
Well, Tommy, we talked about how Brad Delosa has developed in size and strength and also chopping very well. He prepped himself for Sydney and won the big championship down there. He's carried it over here up against Jason Wynyard. Jason was going for a quick finish. His axe stuck, and then Brad gets the last blow in to beat Wynyard, but it still wasn't quick enough to beat Bolstad.
There you go, Brad Delosa wins the final heat, his official time of 13.03, but the win overall goes to David Bolstad. Wynyard is in 3rd place, so Jason Wynyard's going to hang on to his Carhartt overall points lead, but Bolstad with that win is going to cut the margin by 2 points. Plenty more to come. Mel Lentz, Brad Delosa in this heat of the single buck. Mel Lentz, boy, he used to be the American wizard at this one right here. How's he looking these days? You've seen him in his comeback year here in 2009. What's his single buck technique look like to you, John?
It looks incredibly good for the guy that's broken both legs and an ankle and stuff like that. You know, he doesn't have all the power back in the legs, and that's where you generate so much power from. Well, the key for him is to have slightly more hungry saw so he can apply the weight he wants and keep that saw moving.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mel Lentz in the foreground, Brad Delosa in the background. Look at the way Melvin's using all that saw. Beautiful stroking. He's really getting to the bottom quickly. Is he going to come out on top?
Oh,
no!
He just lost a stroke right there. Brad Delosa winds up about a second and a half behind. Unofficial time for Delosa, a 13:22.
Well, Melvin was stroking beautifully at the top of the lob. Mike Forrester Jr. helping him out, egging him on, putting a wedge in. Melvin had it all going, but right there he started to stall, and he let go of the handle. Bolster did that, and it hindered his time. This will hurt Melvin big time.
Brad Delosa taking over the lead at 12.97. That moves David Bolstad into second place. So here we go, Wynyard up against Brad Delosa. Brad Delosa from Australia making his bid to be the Australian representative at the World Championships.
You don't want to say it, but there is pressure on these guys every time. Brad Delosa's really got to pull one out. He's been chopping so incredibly well. If he can beat Wynyard here as he did in the standing, that'd bode extremely well for him, but also it would help Bolstead. It would mean less points ahead for Wynyard, so we'll see how they go.
Gentlemen, timers ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Delosa very quick into the wood. They may check that one, but Wynyard looks very fluid. These guys are going after it. Wynyard's got the bottom big time. His axe stuck a little after the turn. They're going to be going for the drive. Brad's already going for it. And he gets him.
Oh, they spent a little time. Holy cow, very, very close, and unofficially a time that's, well, higher than that of David Bolstad, so we could have a little interesting development here. We'll wait for the official, though.
Both axemen doing a great job cutting the front of the log out. Wynyard got around first, but his axe stuck as he got that first blow in and out. You could see Delosa on the right, his cadence a little bit quicker, and then when it came to the driving blows for the finish, Delosa's actually already driving, trying to take this from way earlier in the cut. Wynyard put in an extra couple of blows in the back, but watch very closely the speed of the axe going in on the right before the one on the left. That gives Delosa the win.
Here we go, Brad Delosa. Now, Brad Delosa currently sits 2 points behind David Bolstad. Jason Wynyard has opened up the door, of course, for David Bolstad, but in doing so, he's also opened the door for Brad Delosa. Delosa finishes first, second. Hey, he's got a shot at winning it all, depending on the performance of Bolstad. So this is an important heat. A bit of a bobble there for Delosa. Bosworth's going to win that heat. Delosa had a bobble there, but he did his job. He got 3 cuts. May have needed a faster time to put himself in play for championship consideration here.
Well, Brad Delosa had all the pressure, and he took his time getting it up there. And in fact, the motor didn't come up on the pipe when it was ready, and then it nearly pushed him out of the cut on the up cut, and it balked again on the down cut. As you said, Tommy, it's a safe cut, 3 complete discs and a time, but will it be enough to help him advance?